So good morning, everyone. Here we are on our bright early Saturday morning. I've decided to do a couple things before I open the shop up. This P-base came in yesterday, needed to be set up, had a very nasty neck bow, which we were fortunate enough to take care of. But this brings up something else, and we're going to add another quick tip in here, so we're going to make this really quick. What we've run into here at this base is, to set it up, we still have a pretty high string action on a treble side. Our bridge saddle is down pretty much as low as it can feasibly go. So what we're going to do is shim the neck on this, and this gives me a really good opportunity to point something out that I run into a lot in here. There's actually two proper ways to shim a neck. We're going to go into the simple one. This isn't bad enough that you have to do a tapered shim on or anything. So what I'm going to do is show you how to do this properly without creating damage to your neck. Like I say, there's one really bad way to do it where people, stick guitar picks or whatever at the end of the heel and then just screw the neck back on. That's not what you want to do. It creates a problem. A lot of times it'll cause compression here and cause a kick up at the end of the neck over a period of time. So give me a minute. I'm going to pull the neck off this. I'm going to get a shim made and we'll get on with this. Okay, step 2. Here's what we've got. I've cut a 15 thousandths thick shim to fit in the neck cavity. You want it to go across the neck mounting screws. You want them to come up through the middle of it. Actually, what I've done is taken an awl and punched 2 holes here. That actually works really well in a way because when you punch them down, it actually kind of locks that in place to keep from moving around when you try to bolt the neck back on. Okay? When I took the neck off this base, I measured the string height on the treble side of the neck at the 12th fret, and I had 3 32nds of an inch between the fret and the bottom of the string, which is about a 1/16 of an inch higher than we really want it to be. So this shim should take care of that. We'll see. We'll bolt it up here and see if that takes care of it. Before we get too involved with that, though, I want to point something out. One of the real common ways I've seen over the years for people to shim necks is they'll do something stupid like stick a guitar pick back here or put a shim back here in the back. Fender actually used to make fiber shims out of, I believe, the same thing they used for the pickup bobbins, and stick it back here. What happens is, as these screws pull down, this acts like a wedge back here. It curls the neck up and it gives you a high spot at the end of the neck. We don't want that. Not good. So forget all that. And when you shim a neck, you only shim at the back side if you raise your neck to lower your string height. You can actually shim in the front if you need to raise your string height if your bridge won't come up high enough. Don't like to do that, but we will if we have to. Well, we have the base back together. So what has happened now at this point is we actually have the height here that we want. This has actually come in exactly the height I wanted. We have 4/64 of an inch high here at the 12th fret. We still have plenty of room back here to adjust. In fact, I'm going to raise this just a little bit more with the nut being too high at this time. I'm actually getting a bad reading. So this is going to allow me to bring this bridge saddle up just a little bit, so it solved that problem. But there you go. Just a quick tip on how to properly shim a neck. We dropped the string height on this guitar a 1/16 of an inch by adding a 15 thousandths thick plastic shim. So there you go. Till next time, be well, play nice, be cool. See you later.